The EVH 5150 standard series Van Halen signature. We've got a drop D tuner and we've got a kill switch. We've got a low resistance volume pot and a banana headstock. Okay, we're Mexican made on this one. Basswood body, maple neck. We've got a beautiful cutaway again. This is standard for these guitars, they do a great job. You've got a three-way pickup selector again. EVH branded pickups. The tone is ferocious on these. Being a sort of a mid-range guitar, these pickups are the business. They stack up against high-end Seymour Duncans and the like, and it just sounds great. We've got a tone switch with quite a bit of resistance, which is good. You set and forget. And our volume switch is just beautiful, low resistance, low friction pot there. We'll just go to some gain and we'll just see how the tone changes as we increase volume. So we're starting off on 0. So this has got a real gradual increase in the volume there, which is great. You're going to have a nice dirty clean kind of tone. And you're going to have a real full intense gain up on 10. The basswood body, it sounds beautiful, it's nice and slim, and the bevel contours on the back just makes it really comfortable and ergonomic. It looks good. I love the smooth rounded sort of edges up here. You can see the headstock, beautifully crafted. EVH branded tuners, these are good. They stay in tune, and with the locking nut also, you've got no worries about your tuning. Our banana headstock here, it looks real cool. It's very 80s. You can see there it's got the EVH branding up the top. One thing to mention, this sort of sits on a guitar hanger really nicely, sort of avoiding any contact with the tuning pegs there. So it sits on the tuner nice and it looks great. Some points of difference. We've got our kill switch here, which sort of came out on the PV Wolfgangs. This is an EVH feature and it's cool. That's pretty cool. You've got your D tuner here, which is a Van Halen innovation. It's a simple push down and pull out, and this is now tuned our string 6 to D. Drop D tuning instantly. Back to standard, simply push it in. Looking a bit closer at this D tuner, we've got a little grub screw there, which is an Allen key, a 1.5mm Allen key. That's your fine tune adjustment. If you imagine when you've tuned to drop D, you lock off your tuning, your lock nut there. So we're in drop D at the moment, and then when we push the D tuner in, this is going to go back to E, and with our fine tuner just tightening and loosening, this is effectively what's happening. So you've got some nice fine tune adjustment with that little Allen key. The three-way pickup selector, we've got our bridge pickup in the down position and our neck pickup in the top position. In the middle, splitting the pickups as you'd expect. Looking at the trem, we've got a Floyd Rose, an EVH Floyd Rose licensed trem. What I liked about this is it's fixed hard to the body, right from the factory. The springs are adjusted nice, and this thing stays in tune. Pushing down, there's no movement. We're good to go there. The setup of the tremolo, we've got a screw-in little lug there. So the sleeve there, simply you insert the tremolo arm and the little nut screws over that bolt there. You can leave it sort of loose like that if you prefer that, or you can adjust it and tighten it to where you see fit like that. So it's quite versatile and cool. I do prefer the screw-in tremolo arms. The only reason, the fundamental reason that I enjoy those other ones is there's no chance of rattle. One thing that you may find if your tremolo is loose, you're just going to get a little bit of rattle that you have to sort of monitor a bit. But tightening that fixes that problem. We've got on the end here, we've got your strap mounts. They're in pretty logical places, so it falls in a comfortable position. Looking on the back here, we've got the kill switch. This is access to the electrics. We've got our pickup selector, access to the electrics. Volume and tone pot, there's that cavity. The bolt-on neck, it's a little bit different from the other Wolfgangs, but it's a pretty obvious kind of setup there. Bolt-on neck. And most importantly, you've got the cavity there which you can screw off, and you've got full access to the springs. Now those springs work with the adjustment of the tremolo. If your springs are a bit loose, you're going to find yourself not flush, and you want to be hard against the body for tuning, stability, but also for resonance and tone. When this is touching wood, it's vibrating together, and it's going to make it sound better. Beautiful guitar. 22 frets. The maple neck, that's beautiful. It's not a bird's eye maple, it's sort of more of a straight through cut maple. And while some of the cheaper guitars have guitar necks that look like this, you can see that this is quality. The way it's put together, there's attention to detail, every little aesthetic thing, you can tell that it's been done right, and you're getting value for money. I love the cutaway, you can reach those frets right up high, and yeah, this machine's highly playable. Okay, we've got EVH branded tuners on the back here, and these are real good. They're smooth, they've got smooth action, and as I mentioned before, the bolt-on sort of locking nut there, that combined with good tuners, you're going to stay in tune. And this machine sort of stands up to demanding playing. We're still in tune. Our overview for this guitar at 2299 NZ dollars. This is worth every cent, and it's a great step up for those beginner players moving up into the big boys league of intermediate guitars. Tone wise, quality wise, aesthetically, it stands up with the high end guitars. This is a great guitar, good value for money.